everyone, today we are going to do the chapter motion. There is a motion of class 8th, this is of class 9th standard book, and we are going to do the exemplar question of this chapter. Now we are going to do the first example. An object travels 16 meter in 4 seconds and then another 16 meter in 2 seconds. What is the average speed of the object? So let's take out your copies or the notebook that you have to do. Then see, this is our first example. Then this example is that we have read earlier that the average speed formula is total distance upon total time. Then there are two distance given, 16 meter and 16 meter. You can see in this question, and we have two times given, 4 second and 4 second. Then they add both. 16 plus 16 gives us 32 and 4 plus 2 gives us 6 is equals to 5.33 meter second minus 1. You got your answer, and we have to write the minus 1. हमें minus 1 लिखना है because it is a unit. Without it the answer is incomplete. Now our second question is an odometer of car read 2000 km at the start of a trip and 2400 km at the end of the trip. If trip took 8 hours to complete, 8 hours, then calculate the average speed of the car in kilometer per hour and meter per second. This is a very easy question, students. And here the firstly, car's odometer reads that they are given 2000 km, and after the trip end it reads 2400 km. Then you can think that 2000 km is their initial velocity. What's this? This is initial velocity. This is initial velocity the car trip start from, and this is final velocity. So we know that while calculate the average speed we have to take distance, and this is distance. Then we have to find distance by subtracting 2400 means subtracting 2000 from 2400, so we get 400. This 400 is our distance. Distance means in that case, if we know that if its initial velocity start from 2000, अगर एक कार 2000 किलोमीटर से स्टार्ट कर रही है, वो 2004 किलोमीटर तक जा रही है, तो so we can think that if car start from zero initial velocity, अगर कार zero initial velocity से जाती तो ये डिस्टेंस पूरा 400 किलोमीटर पे रीच कर जाती. तो अपना टोटल डिस्टेंस क्या हो गया? This is our total distance that car has been covered. And so we have to find average velocity, and the formula of average velocity is average speed is, remember we are doing this of kilometer per hour. Average speed formula is total distance. अगर आपको राइटिंग समझ में नहीं आती है, यू कैन राइट इन कमेंट सेक्शन, फिर हम अगली बार से लैपटॉप या फिर उस पर करवा देंगे. टोटल डिस्टेंस अपॉन टोटल टाइम. अब वी आर नाउ, जैसे मैंने कहा आपको, मैं ये आपसे ये कर रहे हैं अपन किलोमीटर पर आवर वाला, तो टोटल डिस्टेंस भी अपन लिखेंगे दैट वी हैव टेकन द डिस्टेंस 400 किलोमीटर अपॉन 8 hour. It gives us, we know that अपन जब स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में किस चीज़ को करते हैं तो अपन इसे कट कर देते हैं, मीन्स इंटरसेक्ट कर देते हैं. तो 8 1 जा 8, 8 5 जा 40 and 50, and this gives us 50 किलोमीटर पर आवर -1. आप जानते हैं ये -1 इसकी एवरेज स्पीड की यूनिट होती है. अब द मेन इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग दैट वी हैव टू फाइंड दिस आंसर इन मीटर सेकेंड. मीटर सेकेंड में हमें इसे फाइंड करना है. तो मीटर सेकेंड में जनरली अपन फाइंड करने के लिए 5/18 का फॉर्मूला लगाते हैं. तो अगर इफ देयर इज 400 तो अपन इसे 5/18 करते. अगर अपन डायरेक्टली मीटर सेकेंड में निकालते तो अपन 5/18 करते. 5/18 मीन्स 1000/3600. It means 1 kilometer in 1 hour, per kilometer in per hour. Then तो अपना आंसर अभी किलोमीटर में ये आया था, तो अभी अपन इस ही को डायरेक्ट कन्वर्ट करेंगे मीटर सेकेंड में. सी 50, we have 50 multiply by 5/18 and we gets our answer 13.9 meter second -1. This is the average speed of meter second -1, and this is the average speed of kilometer per hour. And our next question is Usha swim in a 90 meter long pool. She covered 180 meter in 1 minute by swimming from one end to the another and back along the same straight path. Find the average speed and average velocity of Usha. So वैसे तो सॉल्यूशन दे रखा है, लेकिन एक्सप्लेनेशन के लिए हम बता दें. See children, this is the pool that have Usha swim, that have given in question that Usha swim in a pool which is 90 meter long. This is 90 meter long. It covered fully one round from its initial point and then come again to its initial point, and we have to find two things in it. What we have to find? We have to find average speed, and another thing we have to find is average velocity. This is the average speed and this is average velocity. Now first we are finding average speed. अभी अपन ने 2 क्वेश्चन ऊपर करे हैं एवरेज स्पीड के. तो सो द फॉर्मूला ऑफ एवरेज स्पीड इज टोटल डिस्टेंस अपॉन टोटल टाइम. तो अपने पास टोटल डिस्टेंस वी हैव 180 मीटर in 1 minute, and this is we are finding this of meter second, and so converting meter second, there is 1 minute. To convert 1 minute in seconds is 60 seconds. 1 minute there are 60 seconds. In 1 minute there are 60 seconds, as we all know. Now we write here 60 seconds, and its answer is very easy. We get 0 से 0 कट जाएगा. 6 की टेबल 6 18 6 से कट हो सकता है because it is divisible by 6. 18 is divisible by 6. So we get, what do we get? 3. 3 is our answer. 3 meter second -1. Meter second -1 is our unit. And next we are going to find average velocity. And the formula average velocity is displacement upon time and displacement upon time. So as we all know, बच्चा लोगों देखो इधर, this is very important question. This is the pool. What's this? This is a pool. What's this? This is pool. Swimming pool. You can say swimming pool, right? And its total length is 90 meter, only 90 meter. So this, we can say that Usha starts swimming from here and going to its end point, means 90 meter long, means swimming pool end point, and come again to its initial point. Then we can say that its total distance is 180 meter. 180 meter, but it doesn't happen in displacement, because Usha starts from here, this is initial point, she swim at here and come again to its initial point. It's cover 90 meter here and 90 meter here. So in displacement, when we repeat the same path again, in displacement it doesn't mean what you have traveled, that you have started your journey from here and here to here is 6 meter only, but from this is A point and this is D point determined. So we go here, one's house, that is B's house, and C's house, come again to D's house. It doesn't mean, because our starting point is 8 and our ending point 8 is initial point. Initial point means starting point, and this is our final point. So the displacement doesn't depend on what you have path covered, it depends on the initial position and the final position that you have covered, and this distance covered is only 6 meter. Then we can say that its displacement is 6 meter, as here this is the initial point. If someone sees this is the initial point, take this example, I think you have understand in that question, this is the 90 degree, she goes there and come again on that point, and she's displacement is 0, because of 90 minus 90, 90 she covered once, she covered again 90, because its initial point is same, its initial point is also A and its final point position is also A. So we can say their displacement heaven is 0, and time taken is 60 seconds. So we can say the answer is 0 meter second minus 1. This is our answer. And our next question is, starting from stationary position, Rahul pedal his cycle to attain velocity of 6 meter second minus 1. See, there is velocity given, you can mark there, you can write with your pencil, that is velocity, that is velocity 6 meter second minus 1, and its time. Then he applies brakes such that velocity of bicycle came down to 4 meter second minus 1 in the next 5 seconds. This is another velocity, another time. Calculate acceleration of bicycle in both cases. See students, if it's there is no each, there is no both cases, and we got there, calculate the acceleration of bicycle. So we have to take another formula, but there is in both cases means दोनों का अलग अलग निकालना है. तो we will do here. अपन see, we are finding it in first case. अपन इसे first case में निकालेंगे. So there is V given. First see, you have read in question, read again. that starting from stationary position, that Rahul pedal from stationary position, वो जीरो पोजीशन पे था, उसकी कोई मोशन नहीं था, तो अपना इनिशियल वेलोसिटी जहाँ से अपन स्टार्ट होते हैं, that is called our initial velocity, and our initial velocity means u is 0, and our final velocity means v is, what is our final velocity? We have read in question 6 meter second minus 1. मैंने आपको ये मार्क करने के लिए मैं कहा था. We have our time also, and time is 30 seconds. So we know that acceleration formula is v minus u upon time. Then we put the digits in formula. We have 6 meter second minus 1. Initial velocity is 0 and time is 30 seconds. So our answer is 6 upon 30, and we can say this is 1 upon 5, and lowest form it's 0.2 meter second minus 2. See, मैंने एवरेज वेलोसिटी में इन अर्लियर क्वेश्चन मैंने यहाँ पे -1 लगाया, मैंने यहाँ -2. देखो, मैंने बहुत सारे बच्चों का मेरे कमेंट सेक्शन में, इससे पहले मैंने और चैप्टर के कुछ डाल रहे थे, छोटी क्लासेस के मीन्स 8th के डाले थे क्वेश्चन, तब बच्चों का बहुत कमेंट आया था कि मैम ये -2 है, ये -1, ये लगाते कहाँ हैं. तो आपने चैप्टर पढ़ा होगा, तो इसमें दे रखा है चैप्टर में कि किसी भी चीज़ की यूनिट को डिटरमाइन करने के लिए कि क्या चीज़ है, जैसे कि -2 एक्सेलरेशन के लिए लगाया जाता है, और वेलोसिटी, एवरेज वेलोसिटी और एवरेज स्पीड अपन तब फाइंड आउट करते हैं, तब अपन -1 लगाते हैं. तो इस क्वेश्चन से अपन आगे बढ़ते हुए अपन इसका फर्स्ट केस कर लिया, एक्सक्यूज मी, फर्स्ट केस अपना हो चुका है. एंड सेकंड केस में कुछ चीज़ें चेंज हुई. व्हाट थिंग्स? जैसे इसकी अपन ने इस क्वेश्चन में देखा, इसकी इनिशियल वेलोसिटी 0 थी, फाइनल इसकी 6 थी, एंड अदर क्वेश्चन में उसकी इनिशियल वेलोसिटी है, मीन्स u जो है, दिस इज u, वो 6 हो जाएगा. बिकॉज अपन 0 से तो स्टार्ट कर नहीं सकते, क्वेश्चन में दे रखा था कि वो 6 मीटर की वेलोसिटी से चलते चलते उसने एक ब्रेक अप्लाई किया, तो 6 मीटर तो उसकी इनिशियल वेलोसिटी और उसकी फाइनल वेलोसिटी है 4. सो देयर इज, अपन a इज इक्वल्स टू v माइनस u का फॉर्मूला लगाते हैं अपॉन टाइम. सो वी कैन राइट हेयर a इज इक्वल्स टू 4 minus 6 upon 30. We get -2 upon 30, or we can say its lowest form is -0.4 meter second minus 2, that we have taken -2 because this is acceleration. So this is our question, and goes to the next example. This is not question, this is example. The next example is train starting from rest attain velocity of 72 km per hour in 5 minutes. Assuming that the acceleration of uniform, find the acceleration and the distance traveled by train for attaining this velocity. Now we are solving this question, and first we have to write कि क्या क्या चीज़ हमें क्वेश्चन में दी हुई है. दैट हमें दी हुई है इसमें इनिशियल वेलोसिटी. वापस रीड करो क्वेश्चन को. क्वेश्चन में दे रखा है द ट्रेन स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम रेस्ट. रेस्ट मीन्स 0, उसका कोई मोशन नहीं है, तो इसका u आ जाएगा 0. इसकी फाइनल वेलोसिटी है, what's its final velocity? Its final velocity is 72 km per hour. See बच्चा लोगों, यहाँ 72 किलोमीटर पर आवर है और टाइम में अपन को दे रखा है the time given to us is 5 minutes. Then we have to change the velocity. So for changing the velocity, I have tell you earlier, किसी भी velocity means किसी distance को मीटर सेकेंड में convert करने के लिए we have to multiply it by means 72 multiply by 5/18. What we get? We get 20 meter second minus 1. And see here, this is meter second and this is minute, this is second and minute. Then there are 60 second in 1 minute, so we have 300 second in 5 minutes. We get meter second velocity and meter second time. Now we have to find first is acceleration. The formula acceleration is v minus u upon time, and this is अपन ने देखा v माइनस यू अपॉन टाइम इसका फॉर्मूला है. v है अपना 20 माइनस 0 अपॉन 300 एंड इट्स आंसर इज 3000. नो दिस इज नॉट 3000 अगले का है एंड इसका आंसर है 1/15 मीटर सेकेंड माइनस 2. इसका आंसर है दिस आंसर 1/15 मीटर सेकेंड माइनस 2. दिस इज द आंसर. अब अपन को निकालनी है इसका डिस्टेंस निकालना है. नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड इट्स डिस्टेंस. तो डिस्टेंस का फॉर्मूला है दिस इज इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन. Distance is equals to initial velocity into time plus 1/2 AT square. Now distance is equals to we get u. What is the u? U is 0. Now we write 0 multiply 300 plus 1/2 multiply. We get now earlier acceleration is 1/15 multiply by 300 whole square. 300 whole square is what? 90,000. Is this 90,000? Yeah, this is 90,000. So by solving it, by multiplying any digit by 0, we get 0 plus in this we get, what do we get? 15 multiplied by 2 we get 30. Then 1/30 multiply 90 lakh. सॉरी ये 0 यहाँ नहीं यहाँ आएगा. नाउ दिस इज राइट. नाउ वी डिवाइड 90,000 by 30. So what we getting? We will getting 3000 and in 3000 meter second, and while there are 1000 or more than 1000 we are writing in kilometer, means 1000 equals to 1 kilometer, and there is 3000 we write it in 3 kilometer. This is ये क्वेश्चन भी हमारा हो गया है. and our next question is